Hey, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the subconscious and conscious reflexes. So, the conscious reflex require too much energy but not store data analysis and required ATP more. But in the later on, the transformation into the subconscious for preservation of the ATP in our body. So, the store memory and saving ATP is the subconscious reflexes in our body strategy. This is the central nervous system contain brain and spinal cord, while on the other hand the dorsal ganglion and ventral ganglion contain sensory and motor neuron is the peripheral nervous system PNS. So the gray matter are present in the spinal cord in the butterfly-like structure, while the white matter is surrounding by the but the gray matter surrounding the brain, while the white matter inside contain interneuron and the motor neuron, sensory neuron, but mostly interneuron, which that synaptogenesis for the learning. So the synapse will occur when the first time learning. So, stimulus, for example, alcohol. Whenever you will see the alcohol first time, so alcohol is the stimulus, sensation, smell, vision, and taste. These all things will lead to receive through a sensory receptor, will lead to sense and give the signal to the brain as a stimulus for the using of too much ATP. And in this way, it will after the processing the decision making process. So the conscious thought and conscious reflexes is the decision making, either I drink or not, so it is the decision. So in this the motor neuron acception or reject on the basis of the situation, while on the other hand the subconscious brain controlled by brain subconsciously also, but sometimes not brain control. For example, the reflex arc, which that we will discuss in this video. So in this way, the subconscious reflexes can be a heart rate, which that we can't control, and regulation of the heart rate on the basis of the external stimuli, but the regulation of the heart rate autonomically and breathing, excretion, digestion, walking, running, and same task in job place. On the other hand, the cell division, the cell cycle, apoptosis, angiogenesis, and ATP production, which that is subconscious, because our brain learn how to produce ATP, and when ATP increase, when cell cycle increase, and the walking and running, which that all things is subconsciously stored in your brain already. The outcomes after the decision for the alcohol is the example. So exception is the positive feedback and pick the glass and again you want to drink. So this is the learning process whenever you will like it. So rejection mean negative feedback. Reject the glass whenever you will don't like it. So it depends on the learning and outcomes will be reject or accept and add in your lifestyle. Subconscious storing ATP required less as compared to the conscious. So the synaptogenesis will occur in the subconscious brain, in interneuron in the brain. So the brain center contains subconscious thoughts and storing, like smell to know only and taste to know only everything. So after the taste you will think and you can understand everything. Vision to know taste and smell, listening about alcohol, so you can understand all things. So that is the basically energy preservation. So the conscious reflexes, let's understand about that. The taste first time to food and reject or accept is it is learning, and the during a learning first time in life history and making new object as invention and correction, and testing of perfume, for example fragrance, to outcome is like and dislike. Learning new machine working in first time is also the part of the conscious brain, which they learn, and it is required too much energy and ultimately it will transform into the subconscious reflexes, which that stores memory and saving ATP. The walking after baby learning, so required too much energy for the learning, but after this basically subconscious brain activation lead to without learning. You can wake up early in the morning to walk without learning. Driving cars and computer operating daily same task, and withdraw hand away from hand in first time. So drinking water daily and eating food daily and living in same environment. So some subconscious activity will perform first time. For example, let's understand about that thing. So subconscious reflexes can be a suddenly response, less time, and many functional physiology and digestive reflexes. So in this way, we will understand the simple reflexes, which that first time, if the um, attack of the stimulus, so you can withdraw your hand without learning. So that is the subconscious reflexes, basically genetically imprinted. So the subconscious withdraw within a second without decision. It can be possible. So without learning, also the subconscious brain activation. Like, let's understand about that. Then you will learn also. This is the bad thing, and we should don't pick that things, like we should don't touch. So for example, here is the needle. Whenever pinch into the finger, this is the stimulus. Receive the sensory neurons, the information, go into the spinal cord without going into the brain for processing and learning as a conscious brain activation without learning. The outcome is the motor neuron send the signal from the interneuron in the spinal cord, gray matter. So in this way, the neuromuscular junction will lead to effector muscle to contract, and in this way, the response will occur the withdrawal of the finger. So this interneuron in spinal cord is present, which that is subconsciously activation. So in this way, I hope you make sense about that. Basically, the subconscious brain require too much energy, but the conscious brain require too much energy, but the subconscious brain less energy, and the transformation conscious to the subconscious is very important for the saving of energy and learning. And in this way, your experience depend on the subconscious brain activation. See you in the next video for this, and bye. Allah Hafiz.